Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Superman Unchained, issue 5. Before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a little update. Actually a big update. Dark Avenger Inc. is moving to Comic Frontline, so we are closing our doors on February 11th, but everyone's coming to Comic Frontline. We are making a YouTube channel, so guys, subscribe to Comic Frontline. That's very important. Subscribe. That's going to be our new thing. We're counting down, doing really special stuff to count down to Comic Frontline and Frontline February. So definitely check that out. Also, we have the Dark Avenger Inc. 2013 Awards. If you want to check out all our favorite stuff with comic book related stuff in 2013, check out that video. We worked really hard on it. And, of course, we're still doing stuff on Dark Avenger Inc., so be sure to check out Dark Avenger Inc. still. And I have Comic Uno episode 29, and that's the show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show. No exclusive comics this week because there wasn't a lot of comics, but still check it out. It's countdown type version. See what my pick of the week was, see what my worst pick of the week was. So definitely check that out. That'll be annotated. Check out all those links, but let's talk about Superman Unchained, issue 5. Really cool cover. We got our glossy cover back with Superman Unchained. You know, this is a series that I do like, but I don't love. It'd be very easy to drop this series, but I want to see where it goes. You know, we're still in that first story arc. I want to see what footing this series really has and see how long Jim Lee lasts on this series, because he usually does leave these type of series. So we'll see how long he lasts on it. But very cool cover. We get to see Lois Lane have her part of the story and Superman have his part of the story, which is something I do enjoy about Superman Unchained, is that Lois Lane is more of a focused character in this series and actually has a story going on that's not so much connected to Superman. So cool cover. Love the art here. I do like Jim Lee's art. Let's see what's going on in the story, though. We actually have two-part stories here. So we do have a past story where Clark discovers he can fly, and he goes on this water tower with Lana Lang and saves Lana Lang because of it. It seems like Lana does know about his powers, I think. I'm not sure about it, but I'm pretty sure that she knew, because why else would they jump off a water tower if she didn't know about his powers? But this crazy Looney Tune, he sees this is his property, and he's gonna pretty much go kill Martha. And that's pretty much his goal, and that's the past story. And that's what Wrath is trying to tell Superman, is that you're in limbo. These are things that are gonna happen to you because you're not really human. And he also describes a story where everyone's gonna get older, and you're not gonna get older. So, yeah. How does that story evolve for you? You're in limbo. So that's pretty much Wrath and Superman's story. Then we got Lois Lane's story, where they have these big crystals, and we figure out why or what this crystal is. It's called the Machine. I'm sure it's connected to Wrath and all of that story. And it seems that General Lane is very connected to this machine thing, and that's pretty much it with Lois Lane. And they want to kill her because she's trying to get the crystal. And that's it. And we get a little bit of the Justice League, because there's going to be a nuclear bomb going on. And it seems like, because Wrath wants to tell Superman, hey, join our army, I think General Lane is part of the Wrath army, join General Lane and us, join us, because that's the most important thing. So that's why Wrath is there. And we'll see if he actually does join, because all this nuclear war is going on, whatever's going on with Lois is going on also, so we have a lot of the story going here. So yeah, with Superman Unchained, there's a lot going on, which I've been saying. A lot of stories going at once, which is why I don't love Superman Unchained. We have this past story that somewhat connects with the Rat story, and everything is good stuff. It's all good stuff. The Lois Lane story that somewhat connects with things. So there's about 3 stories going on. Maybe 4 if you count the whole military thing and the Justice League thing. I would say 5. A lot of story, but a lot of good story. Just, I would say, tell maybe 2 stories at a time. I would tell this past story and the Rat story in 1 issue, go to Lois Lane in the 6th issue. I think that would be smarter, or maybe have this issue very rarely, where you have all these stories going on at once. Because again, for a lesser Superman fan, there's too much going on in this series in 1 issue. All good stuff. Great narration. I love the part where they have Superman growing old, because that's just such a common thing with Superman, where he's not growing old, but his friends are. And the whole past story was really interesting. Seeing Lana again. I love the art for it, where it seemed like kind of like a fairy tale book, a very old book. It's all getting I guess, aging a little the pages, so I like that. There's a lot of great things here. The lowest thing, I still don't really know her part of stuff, but we'll see, I guess, how these people are more connected to General Lane with the whole machine thing, which I'm sure is going to connect more as the series goes on. But a lot of good stuff, just needs to kind of be organized more. Art, of course, is great with Jim Lee's art. Coloring is great, so I gotta give this a solid 4 stars. Still a very solid issue, but they do gotta fix a couple of things and have a little less story in the issue. So yeah, I'm gonna give this 4 stars. Still a very good issue. Not a lot happens with the main story, but there's a lot of fun details here. Especially going into Superman's character, which we have seen before, but it's cool to see Wrath kind of dig into Superman's psyche. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rant Situations, and don't forget to like my Facebook page, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.